YouTube channel. I'm not live. I don't have a setup to go live, but I just film it and upload it later. I'm taking questions. It's a PT Cruiser question. Y'all know I love the PT Cruiser. I happen to pretty much know everything about them. I've seen it all. I mean, the car is history now, but I was around when it was first launched, so I was around when it came out, the beginning problems all the way up to the end. With that being said, this young lady, it's not so much of a question, it's just, I guess, a statement. I'm not sure what you call it, but she's going to get her brakes done by a friend. She's wondering why, he's only charging her 50 bucks. Brake jobs for $50, I assume you should jump on that. Now, I would tell you this. Let me give you the insight on what he's not going to do. He's probably not going to resurface your rotor. He probably don't have the equipment to resurface your rotor. So yeah, if he just slapping pads on it, sure, that's about worth 50 bucks. He will, I'm sure he'll probably have you pay for the parts, brake pads no more than $25, $30, and $50 labor. Yes, that makes sense. And that's perfectly okay if your rotors are okay. Okay, you don't know, rotors are measured, the depth of the rotor, or the thickness of the rotor, that is measured with a dial indicator. So and it could also be warped. And on the PT Cruiser, those rotors tend to cave in, man. So I don't know if you should go that route, man. You might want to look deeper into that, because brand new rotors from the aftermarket shops, Advanced Auto, places like that, they're not expensive. They're really not expensive. In fact, I do brake jobs for $100, front axle or rear axle, and I get two rotors. I give my customers two new rotors and two sets of brake pads, and I still come out with a profit. So my point is, getting the rotors are not that expensive. So if it takes an extra $50 for him to throw in rotors, give him an extra $50 to go ahead and throw in brand new rotors. All right, so you have brand new pads and brand new rotors. That's not bad at all. Okay, I mean, I'm sure Buddy would love to make a profit, and that $50, he have that counted toward his profit. So you don't really want to interrupt that, but he's not going to charge you extra labor to put on new rotors, because he have to take the old rotors off anyway. Okay, so $50 is cheap. You buying the parts, go ahead and buy two sets of rotors. So now it's your responsibility. Obviously, he's charging you $50 to put on whatever parts you provide. Now, I highly suggest that you provide two rotors to go with that brake job also. Okay, so you will be getting two brand new rotors and two brake pads. You clean it all up and make sure the caliper's not sticking, you good to go. That is a decent brake job for that amount of money. All right, so just keep that in mind, man. Brakes do not have to be expensive. And no, you do not have to resurface rotors every time you do a brake job. It depends on the rotor. Rotors are made different. Some rotors, I've seen a car go 100,000 miles with the rotor never been resurfaced. That rotor is made of something special, okay? Never needed resurface, and it never warped, okay? So, but we're talking about a PT Cruiser. No such rotor on that. All right, so I hope that answers your question. Let's recap. Yes, $50 is a decent price. The parts that you should provide is the rotors and the brake pad, and you should be good to go. And make sure your fluid is good. Make sure, I'm sure he's gonna check your fluid. So we're just talking about a simple brake job on a PT Cruiser. Yeah, I hope I covered it all, touch base. Thanks, good question. Thanks for asking. And I read that right. All right, that's all I have, man. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next video.